So the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Department fired 6 or 7 high-ranking, like probably over $100,000 a year making motherfuckers for cheating. Basically, something happened where this guy, his wife turned him in. He had been he was the highest ranking black officer ever, and he must have, fucked around and cheated, you know what I mean, for his wife to do that to him. Probably not his wife anymore either. Probably shouldn't have cheated on your wife, and probably shouldn't have cheated. So here's a situation that happened with me, and I just remembered. I had a conversation. I remember where I was. I was on Sahara Boulevard, heading under the I-15 ramp, going towards Decatur. And she said, if you want to be a police officer, now's the time. So-and-so, her husband, is on the board, for hiring and stuff, and he's, he can get you in. And I was like, nah, I don't want to, blah, 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 blah. My problem with that was I just would never be able to live my life wondering, was it just because of him that I'm a police officer? It's like playing for the NFL or winning a fight like in the UFC by a, like a split decision. It's like when Michael Bisping beat Anderson Silva or Chris Weidman beat Anderson Silva. I want a full, fucking, like knockout. There's no, whatever. I don't want to live my life going, yeah, the only reason why I'm a police officer is because I had help. You know what I mean? And I know plenty of kids. Kid I grew up next to, his dad was fucking high up in the fire department, got him a job at the police department I worked, and the guy who was a DJ on the radio station in Buffalo got his son into the police department. Another guy got his girl, his daughter, blah, blah, blah. They're just people that like had money and fucking bought their way in, and none of them ever got in a fight in fucking high school in their life. Do you know what I mean? Let alone could hit a fucking baseball, but whatever. I just wouldn't want to get up in the morning and put that uniform on, or it's like wearing the fucking championship belt. You're going, or a Super Bowl ring, and you're like, or your wedding ring, knowing that you didn't fucking earn this shit. You know what I mean? It's like, what would you tell your kids? How did you become a police officer, Daddy? Oh, well, your uncle so-and-so helped me with, he got, I don't know. I just kind of feel like I don't like nepotism, I'm not a big fucking, I'm not a big fan of the Neptunes, nor am I a fan of nepotism. I don't know. I just think it's something that I understand it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with someone giving you a heads up, or like, hey, I'll give you a reference, but these police deals in my hometown were fucking handshake fucking, because if you looked at the people, there's no way these motherfuckers were, you know what I mean? And I wouldn't want to live my life like that. I just wouldn't want to live my life like that. I couldn't, as a man, look myself in the eye every morning and go, oh yeah, I got what it takes. I earned this fucking thing. You know what I mean? I don't want to get up in the morning, turn on Breaking the Law by Judas Priest, and not be feeling it. I don't know. There's something about, like, I spent 10 years not wearing my glasses because I hated what the fuck was looking back at me. Like 11 years of just not wearing my glasses after being on pills and the fucked up things I did to attain them, and just even going into like multiple doctor's offices in a day, like a fucking, just, oh my God, I just felt like such a fucking fraud, And, you know, later on when I worked at the prison, I just was like, you're not, it's all political nonsense. It's not you guys get against the bad guys. It's you guys against the other people at work who like so-and-so or want to kiss this person's ass. And that's kind of like what politics really is. So for me, I can tell you that nobody's ever turned me on to a job other than saying that they're hiring, or you can use me as a reference. You know what I mean? I don't know. And I'm not saying that it's because I'm some fucking morally like awesome person. For me personally, like, I don't want to play on the Yankees and be like the guy that really shouldn't be playing on the fucking Yankees. You know? I want to, it's like learning to swim. Do you have what it takes to be a lifeguard? Yes. I'm a great swimmer. I've been a lifeguard before. I've rescued somebody from drowning. 2 people, actually. That I know I can do. I don't want somebody to go, oh yeah, don't worry about it. Oh, you don't know CPR? Psst, you're good. You know? So, I forget what for a security guard, they made me get my CPR card. Like, I'm going to put my mouth on somebody's fucking lips that I don't know. Well, I mean, depending if we're at TGI Fridays on Margarita night. Anyways, nepotism, it's not a good look.